And it's Motivational Monday with Kristi Frazier, and she's a motivational speaker, but she's also the owner of the Urban Tea Company. So if you have not stopped by, you definitely need to do that and talk a little shop with you. Thanks for being here for Motivational Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, it's February, so we're talking about love, right? Prime topic.
Prime topic.
But what is it today that we're going to be talking about? Love of what?
Love of yourself.
Okay.
Love of yourself, and that is easy for some, right? Because some of us just have innate love for innate love for ourselves. Yeah. We just are brought up to love ourselves, to take care of ourselves, but for others it's hard, maybe because of things that they've gone through in their lifetime. It's a little bit harder to love themselves. But today we want to talk about asking for help.
Yes.
Because I think that is one of the hardest things ever when you are a mom, when you're a business owner, when you are just have so much on your plate.
Right.
It's hard to ask for help.
It is. I mean, I think you instinctively want to take care of it all on your own. And I think, but sometimes you got to take that step back and understand that things would go a lot more smoothly for everyone if you would just accept that help. I find myself in the same way sometimes.
And
don't
you think that we don't want to ask others for help because then we have to let loose of control. Maybe it's a control issue on some levels. I had a number of things that I was trying to accomplish and I was so busy, and a mom came up to me and said, let me help you. Let me take something off your plate. And that was so hard for me because I'm used to just getting it done on my own. But how freeing, number one, that she felt like I could trust her because I let her help me, and it did. It took so much off my plate.
Well, and it opens the door to greater relationships, I feel like, you know, which is, again, a way of showing love to yourself. When you let someone in, you kind of break down some of those barriers and break down some of those walls. Let a little love come in, so it does make it a little bit easier for you to love yourself. Otherwise, you might just be chasing your tail and and not even finding the time to give a little love back to yourself. We talk about strategies, right?
Yes.
And how we can do that more often, how we can actually put a little action into loving ourselves. What's something you do?
So one thing I think, and we talked about this a little bit in January, is when you are going to ask for help, even though if it's hard, delegate. It's part of delegation because it gives you some time back so that you can accomplish those goals that you want to accomplish or get done what you need to get done. Or just have time for you, because me time and you time is so important.
Yeah, it is. You know, one thing I just thought about too is knowing your love language.
Yes.
Because I think that is very helpful. It's helpful in relationships, but it's kind of helpful for you to know for yourself. And then you kind of can build your relationships around that and knowing what your expectations are internally. Knowing yourself a little bit better helps you love yourself a little bit better.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yes.
We could do this all day.
All day, every day.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Love having you. And you can always keep up with Kristi at Facebook at Kristi Frazier Biz. Thanks again, Kristi. Appreciate it. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.